Damn, that category sucks.
Hold on now.
Best fight against
KO.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh my
Yeah, yeah.
Mortal Kombat Legacy
Mortal
Collection.
Kombat? Are you kidding me?
Virtua Fighter 5.
Virtua Fighter? Hold on.
Nominees for best action game.
Are y'all dead ass?
Innovation,
That actually made me hot.
accessibility,
Like, oh Lord, this game, the Game Awards nominees are horrible. I actually don't like this year Game Awards nominee. It might be peak ass. This should have not gotten nominated. If you look deeper, if you did a Google search, if I go to YouTube right now, bro, Maximilian even said this is not it. Look, this is not it, my dude. Fans cancel Mortal Kombat Legacy. It's bad. Tried out the Mortal Kombat Legacy collection and bad. Respected. Game doesn't even have online. You mean to tell me? You mean to tell me this game don't have lobbies yet? You mean to tell me? Hell no. You mean to tell me Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection still doesn't have lobbies on everything yet? Somebody else did. A Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection is a train wreck. You can't even invite your friend to the game? What? They got nominated? I don't think this should be here. I don't think this should be here. Cause it already came out last year, right? They just put it on the new gen consoles. It's like they didn't research what fighting games was there. Because yeah, it's a new edition of the game, but like it's just adding to things and fixing things, right? There's a difference when there's like Grand Blue Fantasy Versus and Grand Blue Fantasy Versus Rising, right? Because Rising is a complete different game compared to the first one, right? They didn't just add one or two mechanics. The whole game fundamentally plays more different than what you can argue with like Street Fighter V Arcade Edition, in my opinion. From what I remember, I could be wrong. It ain't that crazy. Like if it was Street Fighter V versus Street Fighter V Champion Edition, which probably did get nominated, I'm okay with that. But like the half increments, no. Oh, no, hell no, hell no. VF should not be there. I just thought about something, right? Hold on. I'm not to hate on Virtua Fighter. I'm happy the community getting love for that game because some of my games I wish got love like this. But I just think in the category, re-releases, updates should not qualify as a nominee. So Virtua Fighter 5 Revo is here, right? And last year, if I'm not mistaken, Revo came out. It's been a minute since I played it, but it had to come out the earlier part of this year, Revo, right? If we doing that, if we letting this slide, y'all finna get mad too. Y'all gonna be like, that's some bull. Why is Street Fighter 6 not in this bitch? I don't care, bro. These nominees suck, bro. Hold on, let me do this. I'm finna do my own Google. Something going on with Bleach where they didn't cover it in the United States. It's something very weird about Bleach. Cause Hunter x Hunter got here, but Hunter x Hunter is here because it's bad. To be honest, that would probably be the worst fighting game this year. Even though I think the Impact gameplay is good, the netcode being bad and that they delayed it for the netcode to be bad is unforgivable. I would literally tell everybody the game's trash because that pisses me off. Prime example, they didn't do enough research, right? Because they seen this and Demon Slayer 2 is not on this list. Bleach Rebirth of Souls is also not on this list. Regardless if you feel like they are arena fighters or they're not true fighting games, that released better than the Mortal Kombat Collection. I'll let VF slide because of the Street Fighter 5 though, because that did get nominated as an arcade edition. But I'm gonna let it rock. This worse than fucking Google. Probably didn't update this yet, to be honest with you. It's so sad to me because people treat like, okay, even if you don't like arena fighters, and I'll say this 1,000 times, I like arena fighters. Are they better than 2D fighting games? 99% of the time, no. Are they better than a Tekken or Virtual Fighter, Soul Calibur, Dead or Alive? No. Okay, but you should still respect them. All it does is help grow the scene at the end of the day, right? That's all I say. That's my problem why I keep covering arena fighters. Because that community needs love too. Yeah, you don't gotta take them seriously because they be missing features and shit. I also don't agree with re-releases and updates to be nominated as games. I'm not to hate on Virtual Fighter. I'm happy the community getting love for that game because some of my games I wish got love like this. But I just think in the category, re-releases, updates should not qualify as a nominee. My thing with Virtual Fighter is I'm happy that it's gotten important. I'm not hating on the game because the game is fun and I've streamed it on this channel, right? But regardless, I don't even agree with it back then when they did it with Street Fighter 5. I don't know, man. Like and subscribe. I'm mad as hell. The Game Award nominees actually suck. I actually don't like it. It's kind of trash. I think it's because an arena fighter, Sally. Okay, cool. But like, if you don't agree they fighting games, Bleach, if you want to run the dialogue, we can run the dialogue. The third best fighting game this shit out of those collections, right? Fatal Fury, 2SKO, Bleach. Bleach got a better story mode than all these other games here. Free, right? The only thing that game missing is rollback and general better lobby. Bleach is a fighting game. I don't care what people say. People be so weird about that shit. Just say it's a fighting game and be like, I ain't playing it because it's goofy. Move on. Why is that hard for people to do? And you know what? My hot take about fighting games in general, even the dismissive of the arena fighters is what hurts a lot of the instant growth we could have been had for fighting games. You tell niggas, oh, Naruto Storm is this. They're gonna look at that and be like, oh, what's he playing? That look cool. You know how many people that used to play Naruto Storm? Shit, Dragon Ball Fighters even. That's a traditional fighting game, 2.5D, whatever. But like, seeing those things, they see them and they be like, oh, niggas don't like this. I guess it's not a fighting game. They say, Data Pack is too good for TJ. It's unfair to other games. I feel you. The Hidden's gonna change the game for arena fighters. I hope so. I was literally just talking about where the fuck is the Hidden ones at. I miss it. He needs to come back. Looking forward to that one too. Hopefully my hero does well. But I still think this is probably one of the worst nominations list of all time because they didn't do research. Like, look at all games. And be honest, there's like a few quick matches. There's arena fighters. There's indie ones. It's like, there's so many other options you could have picked this year alone. It just feels disrespectful to the genre. And to be a big thing called the Game Awards, it just doesn't celebrate that in my way. And it just feels corny. You know what I'm saying? And then the last question on this list is gonna be, which one would you pick for fighting game of the year? Fatal Fury or 2XKO? Give me a minute to sit on that because tomorrow we'll have a video pretty much ranking every fighting game that come out this year. And I think they're both could be either or. Don't get it twisted. However, I do want to say before somebody get mad, people keep saying 2SKO is in beta. It's an early access game, and when they drop it on PlayStation, it's gonna be out. The game is a good package already. It has everything in it that you may need. The only thing it doesn't have is a damn story mode. I don't know, but that's just me. I keep it as that. The one thing about Fatal Fury, the gameplay is amazing. So I gotta look more at their package before I give y'all that answer. So we'll talk about that tomorrow. Remember, you guys are golden. It's Avataryaya. Make sure y'all subscribe. I'm out. Peace.
Never felt like this. Maybe it's the death of me. Like my own worst enemy.
All right, who's next?
Let's see who's stronger.